bottle, still full of water that I ended up not drinking at all yesterday. So, I'll probably drink it right now.
They said I have to take tests when they tell me to.
They said my degree would cost a fortune, but I didn't have to listen to them because I have a university that listens to me. Tests on your time, courses on your time, graduate on your time. WGU, the University of You. It's the future. A chef, a designer, and an engineer. All learning to save and spend their money. The chef's coming up.
Oh, it landed on my foot. Come on, dude. Whew, okay. 8:30. Let's get this on.
Eliminating it is easy. With OxyClean Overblasters, work your magic.
Let off. Get my shoes on. Stop on the way to get something to eat, but I'm not gonna do that because I gotta stop buying food. Yeah, yesterday, as seen in the video, is my door closed? Yeah. As seen in the video yesterday, yeah, I got Burger King in the morning, which I just couldn't help it because I got the coupons. You know, those good old coupons. Because it's like... Oh, come on. For no reason whatsoever. It's like $15 for a fucking meal. You know, for a Whopper meal. It's crazy. You know, I didn't realize how expensive that stuff was. That's why the coupons come in clutch, because basically doesn't cheapen how much the food is. It basically is like, oh, hey, if you want the real price of what the food actually costs, then here you go. You know, $6 for a meal. Yeah, you know what I mean? So because I would never spend $10 to $15 for a Whopper meal when I could do that with McDonald's, you know. Well, actually, that doesn't help my case either because it's like $10. No, we can't. Yeah, it's about $10 to $11 for, you know, a milkshake, a Big Mac and fries. It's about $8, $9, $10. And I expected it to be a little more. So yeah, I suppose either way, there's no escape in paying a lot of money on food, but it's fine. So, yeah, with that being said, welcome to Thursday. Today is September 6th, 2023. This week went by so fucking fast. Like, it's still going, considering that today is Thursday, and, you know, who knows what'll happen. Who knows if Ron will fuck something up today to get me on my nerves. Who really knows, you know? So, you know, but other than that, I said I would make a part 2 yesterday. I tried to, ironically, because I had no intention of making a part 2, which in reality, I never got to make that part 2 because I just couldn't really figure out what to say. You know, like, things happen. It's just I couldn't figure out what exactly to say in the videos. What am I talking about? So, couple days ago, I was trying to talk about this story because this story was pretty funny, but at the same time, it wasn't scary because the guy wasn't really hurt. I didn't have anything to do with it. This happened to a totally different car, totally different person. So, a bicyclist was riding down the street, and I happened to be looking at him at the right timing. And this car was pulling out. It looked like a Camry, I'm not sure. Or not a Camry, a Toyota, a Prius, I guess. I'm not sure. And I'm just going to say it's a Prius because I really don't know. It wasn't a big old fancy looking car. It was just a bland, regular car like a Corolla or a Honda Civic. You know, I don't really remember. I don't even remember what the color was. Ooh, that's a nice Pontiac right there. It's a Firebird. Looks like a Firebird. And then the old Corvette over there. You can't see it, of course. But anyway, it might have been a Ford Focus. Might have been a Ford Fusion. You know, might have been a Ford Fiesta. Who knows? So the car was probably looking on the complete opposite side of the road and was trying to pull out. And the bicyclist was coming from the complete opposite direction. As he was looking this way, the bicyclist was coming in from the other direction. And he pulled out a bit more. And I was watching it happen. And he fucking hit the biker, knocking him, not on the ground, but just kind of pushed him over to the side. Like a, oof, you know, just like a, whoa, bro. You know, just kind of shoved him to the road a little bit. And I was like, oh. You know, I didn't expect that. You know, I totally did not see that coming at all. And yeah, the fucking bicyclist just got shoved out of the way by a car. And the bicyclist wasn't happy. I don't know. It looked like he wasn't happy. He might have been asking, you know, you good? He might have been like, what the fuck? You know, I'm not sure. But I don't know if it turned into a fight, if the driver was... I don't even remember what the driver looked like. Again, I was just looking more at the biker. And yeah, they might have gotten into an argument. I'm not sure. It looked like an argument, but I could be wrong. So... Oh, fuck. Thanks for letting me know now, car. You should have told me that like fucking 5 seconds ago. AKA, literally after I turned to that road. This car is a smart car. I didn't realize my blinker was still on. You would figure, oh, it should be turned off, but, you know. Yeah. If I'm still going straight, it should kind of turn off on its own or let me know ahead of time. So I guess I'm glad it just reminded me because I totally phased out of my blinker being on. So my bad if you had to listen to the blinker the last 20 seconds, 30 seconds. But yeah, so yeah, the biker and the car, the person in the car, I don't know if they got into a fight or not. I was driving past in a way as that happened, so I'm just like, oh well, you know. Yeah, I don't know what the outcome was. Plus, driving back and forth from that spot, I don't see anybody there, so they probably just hashed it out and then left. I don't know. Probably had an understanding. You know, I don't know. Who knows? So, yeah, that happened Tuesday. That was pretty wild. So now we're on to yesterday. Yesterday, you know, went to work. I was really feeling it for some Burger King. So I got Burger King, which I'm not doing again. It sucks because I really don't eat in the morning, but I just felt like eating that morning. I was just really hungry for some Burger King. So, yeah, I went to Burger King, went to work. It was chill, really. Work was chill. You know, there wasn't really anything to work, really. I don't really know if any... I don't know. Some kind of crap happened that kind of Oh, yeah. There was a meeting yesterday that I was annoyed about and worried about. So, yeah. That Corwin guy, I really don't care for that guy personally too much. Motherfucker wears pants with flip-flops on. I can't stand it when people wear pants like jeans and flip-flops. It bothers the fuck out of me. It's like wearing socks and sandals. It bothers the fuck out of me. You know, it just looks, you know? Like, if you're gonna wear casual clothes, just put on some motherfucking shoes. You know, no one needs to see your dogs. Unless we're wearing shorts and going to the beach. Then no one gives a fuck. But it bothers the crap out of me when people wear socks. Or not socks. Flip-flops and jeans. Steven Universe, go to hell. I hate that show. I can't stand anything Steven Universe. Anything, everything about it. I'm so glad that show's fucking done and forgotten, you know, honestly. So, but, anyway, so, yeah, you know, yesterday, after I ate, I came in late. I came in like 10 minutes late, but really, I don't give a fuck at this point. You know, I really don't. You know, I'm just, if nobody's in the office or someone who doesn't care, or actually no, it's starting to bother them a little bit that I clock in as soon as I go in there. So if nobody's in there, I'm going to clock in like how I normally do. But they're starting to get a little anal about, they don't tell me directly, which I don't know why, but, you know, I mean, people have told me before, but when have I ever fucking learned clearly, you know, because they talk to each other while I'm not looking. I know how it works. They talk to each other while I'm not paying attention, and they mention it during the meeting because some of these things have happened to me. What am I talking about? So, they mentioned in the meeting yesterday, which it was only 30 minutes, so I was really glad I did not take my lunch at 12:30, because now I know I can take it after the meeting, you know. So, yeah, you know, they talked about, mostly it's our responsibility to do the laundry, which I really don't fucking care for. I don't really do the laundry anyway as much, so they leave me alone with the laundry, honestly. They don't really tell me to do the laundry. I only do the laundry if nobody's there and I'm out of rags. Then I go and do the laundry. But, you know, if Pops is there, if Stace is there, I just don't care to do it, you know, personally. Not that I don't care, but it's just, I'm not gonna do it, you know, not that I don't tell them that, I just don't do it, you know, so now, all the rags that people are responsible for, it's now our responsibility to do the laundry, and they somehow really, really love that, which I don't see why anybody would love to do that, because I personally would not give a fuck to do other people's laundry. It's just each department should do their own rags, while us have our own rags. But, you know, I'm just kind of like, whatever, you know, I don't really care personally now, you know, because again, I don't really do the laundry anyway. The shit's already set up every day, and I'm a one-time use rag all day kind of guy, you know, so I mean, it works out. So, yeah, you know, work was pretty much normal. It was like, you know, came in late, but I don't care at this point. Had the meeting, met Indigo for the first time. Indigo started work an hour early, which I did not expect. You know, it's pretty cool person. And then, you know, I just freaking had a brain fart. Why are there so many sheriffs out and about today? Well, it makes me wonder, you know, I mean, Puyallup PD. I don't know. It's really confusing if I'm inside city limits or not. That I just can't ever seem to answer if I'm inside. That question on the background checks always fucking stump me for no reason. They always just stump me, and it sucks because when I'm trying to figure that out, the people behind the counter at Sportsman just don't give a fuck to help answer out. So. Yeah. Once this whole thing is up, I'm never buying guns from Sportsman again. I do have one more gun that I do want, though, but, I'm debating if I really want that or not. But anyway, that's a whole nother thing for another time. That's not really something I'm going to talk about in this video. But yeah, so, yeah, the meeting, I don't know. I really didn't care for the meeting, personally. I just felt like it was a waste of time. Pretty much the only thing I just wanted to know about really was just the carpet cleaner, which I guess they've been bugging them, but bigger issues. So us getting on all fours to scrub the fucking floors is not a big issue. It's an issue. And they just don't care to look at that issue. So, I mean, just, bigger issue. Your asshole's a bigger issue. Not you, the viewer. I'm talking about the workplace. And people who say they have bigger issues at the workplace. So. Yeah, so. With yesterday's meeting, I just did not care for it at all. I did not care for it. Other than the meeting, I'll kind of build up to the meeting. All week, Michael's been doing pretty good at leaving me alone. The only times he would speak is if I spoke to him about something. Then he would start talking. But he's been doing really good. Huh. Must be a new Dodge SUV. I've never seen that SUV before. And, but yeah, Michael's been doing really good at leaving me alone. Not once has he brought up Hot Wheels. Not once has he brought up fucking Gran Turismo 7, college baseball, college bowling, all that garbage, Thomas the Tank Engine, he hasn't brought up that shit in all week, all week. He's been doing a really good job. But yeah, he's been doing pretty good at that. And then, he's not here today. He finished his week Monday through Wednesday, which is pretty good. Yeah. So today it's just me and Pops, if he's even here. So, what else? Why am I so stumped at this video? Oh yeah, I guess yesterday, to finish it off, went to the Halloween store and was looking at some latex masks, but damn, $60, dude, what the fuck? What the fuck, Keisha? $70 for a latex mask. It's like $30 for a ghost face costume. Like, what kind of shit is that? I guess it's just the material. Like, that's my guess, is just the material, but, so. Yeah, with how fast this week's been going, I really hope today and tomorrow go by in a breeze. I'm just not really feeling it today. I'm super early for a guy. Well, actually, no. I left at 8:30, but still, Yeah, wish me luck for today. I don't know. I feel kind of down in the dumps today, I guess. And then I think about it, but, Lord willingly, today will go by fast. And, as usual, they're just going to have me do the women's and Pops will do the men's. That's what we do on Thursdays. He takes one bathroom and I'll take the other, Yeah, all day Michael had the bathrooms, both of them. Or not all day. Michael did the bathrooms alone yesterday and the day before. He did the bathrooms alone. I had to not help him with that, because they asked me to vacuum. I don't know. They were kind of up my ass about getting that done, but most of my day I just vacuumed, But yeah, so that's about it, really. Just people are already coming in, but yeah, I'm just gonna start doing more of the things that they're asking, more so, to a certain extent of, during the meeting they also mentioned I can't stand this at all. I really can't stand this, but I'm just kind of giving up on that. I'm just falling to my knees on this one. So I've been brought up a couple times that I need to clock out. No, let me start over. Clock in once I'm out the door to be in uniform. So, and then clock out as soon as I go to leave. So they want me to clock in after I take my shit off and then get out the door. They really don't want people to clock in 2 seconds early just to take their shit off. They have such an issue with that, which I don't understand why. Why do people have such an issue once they clock in, take your shit off, then go out? What's the fucking problem with just not even 2 cents to just, but then maybe I should think about it. And I was like, it is only 2 fucking cents. So not literally 2 cents, but 3 minutes, literally 30 minutes is $9. 10 minutes is $3. So it's 3 minutes for $1. So to take my shit off, it doesn't even take 2 minutes. So $1's worth, they're worried about a whole dollar every morning, a whole dollar. Just to take your shit off and then bam, be out the door like that. They have an issue with that. Why does this phone keep making me super white, brightened up? It's got to stop doing that. It's really got to stop doing that. But yeah, and it's the same thing with leaving. They want me to clock out, then put my shit on. It's like, now that I heard it from Greg and Corwin, Tabitha and Destiny did tell me that, but I just didn't understand what they were trying to tell me. But now that I really thought about it, I'm just like, okay, I guess I have to. That's just what I'm gonna do, to avoid getting in trouble. The only thing I'm really not doing is just the pants. I'm wearing sweats still. They really don't like me wearing sweats, but all I have are just a bunch of sweats. And I tried to wear my black pants, but it caused my shirt to get constantly untucked last Thursday. And Ron was bitching at me about it, and I ended up snapping at him, because it's the fucking pants. And he's like, first of all, we don't cuss here, so, I'm just like, fuck, dude. I'm just building a case against myself. That just really sucks, But, really, I'm just not caring either. Now that I'm not going into the Army really anymore, I just really don't care about that. I just need to find some other kind of work, around. I need to find something just as good pay, but, just not cleaning and not at an arcade. It's not so strict on rules. You know, I understand rules. Don't get me wrong. You know, I know there's going to be rules everywhere. I know and it sucks because that's the way people think. I'm along with everyone else who thinks it should be easy. Really, it's not going to be easy. But, you know, I'll find some kind of work to really get myself fixed up. Because, you know, I never had it as planned to stick at this gym for very long. And I do not plan on sitting here forever, you know, so that's why I'm trying to find a way out, because I'm not destined to be at an arcade. And, you know, I'm not, you know, I don't know, there's always something for someone planned in the future, some way, somehow. It's just gotta fall right there, you know, you can't expect it, you know. So with that being said, yeah, you know, I'm just going to take my shit off and clock in as soon as I get in there. And then once I go home, I'm going to clock out and put my shit on. Because that's the way they want it. And, you know, so, you know, like I said, personally, I don't really give a fuck for Corrin. I don't know why people like Corrin so much, but Corwin so much, not Corrin, Corwin so much. I rarely see the guy, and every single time I talk to him, he has a very bust your ballsy attitude, and to a certain extent, I put up with it, but really, that's not my kind of comedy. When people bust your balls, it's not my kind of comedy. I laugh it off, and I'm just like, ugh. You know what I mean? Every time Corwin spoke to me, it was kind of like that, but I know he's not trying to hurt my feelings. I know he's just trying to be funny, and what time is it? I need to keep an eye on the clock. 8:54. I might as well start going in. But yeah, so, you know, I'm just, I just don't really, I take the shit kindly, you know, lightly, but really it's just not my comedy. And then, you know, yesterday, I didn't even, over the last couple weeks, you know, that I mentioned this fucking meeting, which is a very stupid thing, because really, it didn't even need to be a meeting. It was literal, or actually it should have been, because there's like 5 of us, and we all don't really see each other. I mean, I see the other 3, but Indigo I've never even met the whole time working here until yesterday. So, but, and I highly doubt I'll see that person again for a long time. So, but yeah, so it's best I start heading in, but yeah, you know, I'm just gonna fucking, if they're all in the fucking thing, I'm just gonna take my shit off and clock in, get the day over with, because now I don't really care at this point. I really don't. No, I stopped caring once I learned that the army thing isn't really gonna happen. So, you know, I don't know, I just gotta get the shots, and I don't agree with COVID shots. I really don't. So, yeah, I'll find my way out of here at some point. You know, but I'm not saying it in a complaining standpoint. I actually mean it. So, yep. No weapons of any kind. Pussies. So, yeah, just gotta survive with what I got for right now. I don't think I'm gonna try to find any work in the mall. I think I'm probably gonna try to branch out a little farther out, because this place is probably the most high-paying place out of all the places here. Morning. So I'll probably look around. Morning, Pops.
Good morning, sir.
How are you doing?
Good. How about you?
Oh, I'm doing all right too, dude. Week's almost over today. All right, so. There we go. Wish me luck for today. It'll go by fast.